Another thing that sugar does is it affects behavior. There's this book by Barbara Reed Stent where she was a nutritionist and a parole officer, and she wrote a book called Barbara Reed Stent. What was her book? It'll hit me later, maybe. And she got all of her parolees on a whole food diet, and noticed that their chances of going back to crime had dwindled, had gone down 80%. And some of the judges that had heard about this and wanted her to kind of get a program on nutrition for that. And Food and Behavior is the name of the book. And she surmised that the brain, which is the highest physiologically demanding organ, which means it's only 2% of your body weight, but it's 20% of your energy, your oxygen, your glucose, is feeding this thing. So if you think about it, it's so many capillaries and everything in there. So like when you're thinking, your brain literally gets more blood in order for you to think. You can literally see it happen when you think. If you're doing a math, you're directing that energy there to do that. And if the nutrition isn't there and the blood sugar isn't right, then the brain is going to function. So a highest biological, physiological event to some degrees may be an ethical and a moral decision-making process that can be altered in some ways, maybe because of some type of body's missing something as a possibility. I don't want to say that that's the answer to it, because then, that creates conflict and turmoil and everything else. What I really want to say is it's a possibility. And possibilities aren't terrible. Possibilities are possibilities. We have a choice, So it affects behavior, which is interesting.